Yeah, March is National Celery Month. Let's begin. Hi, my name is Bui, like the ocean of ice, and I recently made a video about 27 life lessons I want to share with the world. Each week I go into details about a specific lesson. By no means am I a self-help expert. This week I want you to know that life is about now, and it's not about now. Oops, yeah. So life is confusing. Sometimes people tell you, live in the moment, the present is now, enjoy it. And other times people are like, oh, you gotta plan for your future, your better days are ahead. Think about what you're doing, right? And they could be conflicting. But like I said in my previous videos, it doesn't have to be either or. You can live your best life now and prepare yourself for a great future and have fun and all that good stuff. In high school, there used to be this phrase, hashtag YOLO, you only live once. And it made people do adventurous, daring stuff like try this new random meal, hashtag YOLO, or travel to this new country, hashtag YOLO. And people lived in a moment, but it could be as crazy as, oh, jump on this train track, hashtag YOLO, right? And then you begin to realize, oh, you only have one life to live, so do it wisely. You don't want to do things that ended quicker, right? That being said, you can't do everything now. You need rest, and there's so many things to do. So choose things that add value to your life, things that you actually want to do, make yourself better. Don't feel peer pressure to do things now just because everyone's doing it, because it's your life and you know yourself the best. So there's a beauty about being present in the moment. Some people obsess about the past, other people are constantly worrying about the future and being anxious, and it makes sense, life is overwhelming. But they say like nothing's guaranteed in life except now. Like right now we're alive, so we might as well enjoy it, make the most of our opportunities, right? You deserve happiness and joy and live your best life. So go for it. Oh, there's that quote, live like today's your last day. And in some sense it's very beautiful. It makes us reevaluate, what do I want out of life? What brings me happiness? How can I live now? And in some sense it's also chaotic. I was thinking, if everyone lived this way, we'll spend all of our monies, we'll be broke, we'll be really unhealthy because people are probably doing lots of drinking and eating and all of this stuff. The world will be chaotic. The reality is, you're not gonna die today, or at least I hope not. We have a whole life ahead of us, so how do we make each day great and fulfilling, right? Because life is about now, and it's not about now. So what can you do now to set yourself up for success in the future? Most of these things you probably heard already, but you get to hear it in my so true voice. Take it with a grain of salt. So yeah, the list includes like exercise, eat healthy, take care of your health, physically, emotionally, and mentally. That's a good one. Flossing, shout out to Tilo. Educating yourself, learning budgeting, investment, take your vitamins, etc, etc, etc. While making this video, a random memory actually popped into my head. I was in college and I somehow wanted tickets to see the Lumineers and Lords, and I was super pumped. That being said, I had a big exam the next day of the concert and I was conflicted. Like, I really wanted to enjoy life and live in the moment, but I wanted to prepare for my future. Long story short, I went to the concert, and while we were waiting in line and waiting for the musical acts, and even in the intermission in Subway, I had flashcards next to me and I was just studying these terms and stuff, and like I felt bad for my friend Kurt, who was just standing there next to me while everyone was getting wavy and chatting and having a good time. So sorry Kurt for making you go through that, but somehow it worked out. I still got to enjoy the concert, hear great music, and somehow I passed my pharmacy exam. So yeah, life is now and not now. Ooh, your life is now, and that's great. But the reality is, one day you're gonna die, I'm gonna die, all of us are gonna die. And life is still gonna continue without us. We're just one piece of this human timeline, and there's gonna be generations and generations after us. We all deserve happiness, peace, jelly beans, and all that good stuff right now. But how do we make sure that the next generation also have a great life? We should provide them with the technology, resources, information, education, etc. to succeed so they could thrive and have a great life. I think it's so important to educate the youth, empower them, treat them with compassion. Because after all, they're the leaders of tomorrow. And when they succeed, we all succeed. Yeah, humans. Like I said, life is now and it's not now. After all, today is tomorrow's past, and you want to look at the past And it's like, wow, I'm happy and I did that. I am proud. That being said, you also want to be excited about the future too. So let's make it happen. So thank you so much for watching this week's life lesson video. It really means a lot to me. I hope to see you in the future for another video about life lessons or maybe just random silliness. That being said, if I don't see you, this has been Bye By Bui. Yeah. Ooh, it's National Celery Month. National Celery Month. National Celery Month.